by Alfred Lindbergh. And Lindbergh comes in. C.J. Kier covering the angles. It will bounce to Ryan Johnson. Sends that one wide and up into the corner. Gets his own miss. Brought out from the right circle. Harris will send it over to Aiden Emerson. Nowhere to go. Harris trying to keep a hold. It'll be brought back by Lindbergh. Lindbergh, high slot, dumps it off the end boards. It's a good job to cover Graham Harris. Graham Harris back top of the slot. Johnson fires it wide up and over. Ryan Johnson got it right to a stick. Hondo taken off the boards. Loses a handle on the puck. Does Duckworth, and ready to pick his pocket was Seelinger. Ganda backhanding it up and in. Line change for El Paso, and they'll catch him on it a little bit. Not able to get loose for a shot, turning one loose anyway. It'll be covered by Kier. That's Seelinger. It was a great work to get on down. And UC Malmi on the doorstep, robbed by Paso. That's Giblin. Rhinos attempting to clear the zone. New Mexico will run off for the line changes. They'll dump it deep. Kier getting it out the left wing side. Good work by New Mexico. So if you couldn't hear me earlier, hopefully you've got me now. Here is to good job of seeing New Mexico through, not allowing them entry into the slot. Working hard though, Andrew. Off the draw, the shot deflected. Yaraman tried it. Kier on the other side, turning that one away. El Paso will finally control. Bezier the chip, doesn't clear it. Hutchinson to Johnson. Johnson wings one and it's wide. Bezier on the carom, tries to clear the zone. Loose puck gathered. New Mexico out in front. The shot, it's deflected. Comes right out to Hastings. There's Erickson. Up and over. Touch back to Erickson at the point. The one-time rip. Kier turns that one aside off the stick of Lindbergh. High carom comes to Hutchinson. They'll keep it on. Down low, Ondo. Shot deflected in behind. Rhinos Hiltonen getting that. And a good poke and turn by Hutchinson. And here comes New Mexico. 5-on-5 hockey. The shot wide. Ondo just missed impossibly. So our best to Robert Wilson. Here's a guy who's been around for a while. Out it'll come. Dulac tries a shot. It's wide on the carom. Ondo can't get there. Dulac, nice pass out to Johnson. Nobody any closer than that. It'll wing out. Dalton tries the shot from the point. Jack Dalton. Lindbergh on the draw with Green. And it was out front, C.J. Kier. I don't even know if he had to make a stop. But right in the high slot, Rhinos able to clear the danger. Brought back on a run. Here's Lindbergh. Shot absorbed by Kier. We'll take a draw. 50.7. That had A.J. Reed as a check written all over it. Good bounce here, though, for New Mexico. Trying a shot. Kier's got that one solidly off the stick of Dylan Kuntz. Or to the stick of Johnson, who will do the same. Trying to keep it on his Kuntz here. The shot deflected in behind Kier. That's from well above the circle. Off the stick of second season in the NAHL. Here's a drive. It's well wide. Calling for that all the way through was Kuntz. But he couldn't steer it on. That allowed New Mexico to catch up. And I think that was Hutchinson who got a stick on Tefelsky's shot. In time! The shot is missed. They got that pass exactly where they wanted it, but Ryan Johnson couldn't put it on frame. Might have been a little further ahead of where Johnson needed to be to push it in. Out again. Brought down by Dalton. Controlled. Dalton brings it back into the zone. Nice move. Stays ahead. The shot into the catcher, C.J. Kier. Again cleared, but Ondo ahead of the game, and that's what we're talking about. Ondo averts the icing call. Sends it into the slot. Dulac puts it over the bar. Dulac up top. Sent in by Hutchinson. Deflected into the corner. Asher Weitz. That is Weitz, who's ready to go again. Dropped off Johnson. Shot wide on the high carom. Sent around by Scholl to the corner. Back up high. Boots with it. Will slide it. Dulac. They're still going. Starting to get the change. And here's Johnson skating in. High slot. Bounced it. It's wide off the backhand. On the carom. Scholl's still there. Sent in wide. On the Kier Kuntz, but a good keep in by New Mexico. Dalton on the Kier. CJ Kier trying to get there. They won't. New Mexico keeps it moving. Loose of Kier can't control. They got it to the waiting. Oh, the linesman takes a seat. Hockey's a physical game. Out it comes to Lindbergh. Fronts the net. The shot. Blockered away. High Kier. And here's Whites and the Rhinos now. That line probably gas. It's actually LaFrance taken off of him, and Lindbergh's right back at it. Lindbergh shot. Blocker save. Loose puck in front. Nobody's got it. Turning and firing. It's Kier with a stop on Seelinger. Sends it up right wing side. German lost a stick, but holds Seelinger at bay, and the Rhinos clear it out. For the Ice Wolves, Hastings setting it up. Top of the slot. Leahy can't make anything of it, but fights off to Felski. The turn, the fire. Hastings stopped by Kier. Off of Asher White's stick, or rather Torrey Lund. Here's the shot wide. Actually, that looked like Scholl looking to make a pass last week. 1-0 to the Lone Star Brahmas twice. This is going to be stopped by Kier on the other side. It's a good forecheck, but it'll bounce out high. The Bosny taking the task, and a good keep here by New Mexico again. Ryan Johnson in and just wide. Lindbergh got the pass. It's sent in through the crease. Here's Howard on the break. The nice job. The shot, and it's a miss. Seelinger. Berg can't keep a hold. Good job by Lindbergh to pick his pocket. Harris up ahead. Johnson to Harris. The shot wide. Karam into the neutral zone. Here's German. In behind. Good job by Harold to steer a shot in, but it's Seelinger. They're not letting him above the circles. William Howard. Turning and firing. It's Hastings, and CJ Kier stops that. And a task by Lindbergh. Lindbergh ahead for the breakaway. Lindbergh the deep, the shot, the score. The streak is broken. Jakob German with his second goal of the season. Kelly jumped on the ice, a very frustrated New Mexico. Mason Kelly right in the middle of the slot. Can't make it work, and New Mexico gets it cleared out. Kept moving by Kier. Here's Berg. Dulac wins it firmly, and it's deposited up the ice by Jack Dalton. Rhinos will go get it. 7 seconds in the power play, but Scholl's going to carry it in. Shorthanded all the way through. Sent wide by Kier. Good stick, but we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Rhinos Johnson. Top of the slot. Scholl back to Erickson. Back to Scholl. Over to Johnson. The one-time rip is wide. High Karam to Erickson. Scholl top of the slot. One-timer again. Johnson wide. And Karam into the neutral zone. Hutchinson. Nice lead for Leahy. Leahy trying to get around his marker. Gets the shot. It's wide. Good job on the back check by Hilton to be enough in front. But Ando setting it up. The shot deflected. Bounces to the corner. Backhanded but not out. Kept on. Dalton shot. Gloved by Kier. Good job by Kier. Paso handling its business in fine fashion yesterday. I would imagine by virtue of the fact who's going to score it and how long will it take to get there. Kier moving it around. Nicely fronted by Jeff Hutchin. New Mexico. Seelinger. Dumping in deep again. El Paso with possession again, trying to break out. Along that left wing side, Tony Leahy. Leahy. In behind to Seelinger. Can't. Keeping your ears warm and keeping things a little quieter. Dalton through the screen. It's redirected. Harris got a piece. It will find Harris. El Paso not able to come up with possession. Crossing. Emerson. Emerson shot and an easy save by CJ Kier. Big man from Parker, Colorado. On it. Whites. Good body checking here by Whites, but too many bodies there. Scholl shot. Doesn't make it through. I think that actually deflected off Howard. They'll rule it around. On those shots, save CJ Kier. Kier great. But you can see the effort still there. A lot to build on for Phil Fox. Teams do go through this in their little top green, but they can't get it very far. Seelinger does well to bring it back. Here's Scholl. Scholl between the legs gets the shot. Stopped by Kier. It was about the only thing Scholl could do. Fancy work, but he got the shot on net. Here's Giblin trying to clear it out. Taken away. Leahy, the shot deflected. Loose puck. Score from the right circle. Tony Leahy. So deserving, I think, for the forechecking shifts they've put in. El Paso's not really yet to muster the same presence in the attacking zone. Automatically falls on top of the circle from down low. They are fighting for it tonight. Here's a great pickup by Seelinger. He'll get the shot off the blockers of Kier. It's deflected up high. Scramble for the puck, and here's Ondo. Ondo dropping for Dulac, turned aside by Kier. Dulac backhanding it to Scholz. Tries to catch him with the two-line bomb, and Ondo will throw it around the boards. It'll be picked up by Asher Weitz. Nope, it'll be picked up by Dulac. Came all the way to him, and here's Ondo to sweep it into the corner again. Lindbergh trying to skate loose, does. Comes up for the shot, it's wide. High Karam, Hutchinson keeps it on. Kier moves it to the corner. Puts that paddle out, AJ Reed. This being the period of the long change, we'll see if the Rhinos can get any forechecking pressure on their own. Here's Lindbergh. Turned aside by Kier. The drop for Johnson, trying to come top of the slot. Good work by Bezier, but still with it, New Mexico in the attacking zone. Thing pretty promising for the Rhinos. End to end as we ended it. We've started it. Hastings into the slot. Loose puck. CJ Kier can't get a hold. Easy in the end, an easy pad save for CJ Kier. Just being in front of that. That gets wide of Kier as it's sent in by Kuntz into the other. Tried his luck from the other circle. It'll bounce high, controlled. Hastings, the drop. The shot is wide from Jeff Hutchinson. Not a body in front of him. And he covers, good cover. Shaw on the draw with Duckworth. Duckworth off the draw, is going to get in there. But Reese Shaw able to. New Mexico will bring it out. Here's Shaw. Shaw, the drop for Leahy. The shot. Bad save. Blocker save made by Kier. In loose of Loon, though. Will be brought back by Lindbergh. He'll throw it low. Good stick by Hutchinson to start that. And a grab by Kier. Big check from Miles Berg, but delivers the puck up and out. And here the other way is Hastings. Hastings, the drop for Dalton. Into the breadbasket, CJ Kier. Didn't have a lot of movement to Kier. Shaw on the draw. I don't know how many times people have rhymed that one. Scramble in front of the net. Shaw can't come down for anything. And Lindbergh trying to bring it down. The pass up to Dalton. Dalton slings it across. Eyeing the shot was Johnson. Skated up and over to the corner. Leave off. Lindbergh. Dalton at the point. Dalton switches over. Dalton shot save. Loose puck in front. Scramble for it. It goes in behind. Getting bounce high. Good work by Emerson. On the Kiram Pogriba. Sends it across. The shot is wide up and over. That's exactly the pass they wanted. Dalton at the porch. Over the bar. Scholl through the screen. That's deflected. Johnson comes down with that. Johnson. Here's Hastings up top. Johnson. Erickson. Erickson to Johnson. One-time blast. Stopped by Kier. Sent back around by Hastings. Up top, Scholl to Johnson to Erickson. Over the one-time rip by Lindbergh. Stopped by Kier, and I'm not sure it completely made it all the way through. But here's Johnson on the other side. Scholl setting it up with 43 left. Scholl through and stopped by CJ Kier, who will earn a power play in through. Scholl all the way around. That's Ondo. Dalton through the screen. CJ Kier sees it easily. To the corner. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson to Dalton. 3 seconds. Through, then wide. Bled wide by Harris. Off the stick, and it's 5-on-5 hockey. Out it comes, though. Good deflection. Still with it, though. It's Dalton. Through the screen. Off the blockers. Kier again. It's the shot. Doesn't make it through from Hutchinson. From Malmy. Tries to get it to Nabozny. It's through Nabozny and all the way into the Rhino zone. 4:11 remaining. And so now the question is, will Jay Reed? They're going to have to bring him out. Lindbergh. Dylan Kuntz throws one in. That's a tight angle in front of the net. Scrambled and cleared out by Mason Kelly. Loses this draw to Dulac. Kerem's around. Rhinos able to clear it. Ginger. And here's Eriksson. Eriksson from the point. Sliding it over for Johnson. Johnson across, and it comes to Weitz. Weitz will take it. And he whiffs on the clearance attempt. Out to Dalton, trying to drop it off. It'll come back for Johnson. The shot is wide. Hutchinson able to sort things out at the crease. Dalton to keep it on. Off to Johnson. One-time rip is wide. And the high Kerem back into the neutral zone. Rhinos will change the lines here as Dalton has to go all the way to his own end. Trying to catch him on the change. Good pass up to Hutchinson. The drop, crossing, Dulac shot, save, C.J. Kier. Hutchinson, Dalton rips one through, deflects wide. Hutchinson's going to skate this down, trying to take it and control it. Rhinos can't get it out. Dulac to bring it down. It's kept the Rhinos close, but it is New Mexico. Now C.J. Kier will freeze that with Lindbergh skating in. That has the carried out by Howard. Howard to dump it in, rattles it in behind. C.J. Kier will sling it back to the corner, and now up top. That's Gund and Lindbergh on the draw. Lindbergh will win it for New Mexico. Sent in top of the circle, sent wide by Graham Harris. El Paso corner. Good work by Lindbergh. Off and around, and it's Kuntz looking for the pass out, tries the wraparound. Rebound wide by Johnson, and into the neutral zone. C.J. Nikolai Dulac wins the draw. Hutchinson through the screen. Dulac trying to get there. The backhander goes nowhere. I think Miles Berg was in front. He actually sing. That's the question. Dulac wins a great draw. Hutchinson through the screen. It's deflected off and into the corner. Picked up now down by Harris. Harris dropped off by Eriksson. Up top, sent in. The shot turned aside, loose puck. On the Kerem, here's Green. He's got one. Lindbergh and Green carry it up and out, and into the corner it goes. High Kerem, left off by Kier for Nabozny. To break Drake Nabozny for El Paso. Touched up and out. On the bounce, Nabozny doing what he can, but kept moving by Howard. The shot, save Kier from his knees. Pogriba did well to get a hold of that and steered it in on frame, and Kier is going to take the loose change. And we'll take a draw to his. Taking a test by Lindbergh, who goes to get his own deflection. Off and into the corner, the pass out. The shot, save. Great backhand effort by Harris, but a run by Kuntz. 4:13 remaining in the third. It stays 1-0. All the way up to C.J. Kier, Yerman to bring it down. To Rickson. Johnson to carry it in. Johnson to the corner, fronted by Weitz. Bounces harmlessly to C.J. Kier. To bring it down. Bodied by Giblin. Weitz around, it's Ondo. Ondo the shot, save Kier. Rebound, and Scholl taking a task by Reed.